Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are back with our Necromancer. Last episode we worked on our Demon Hunter and obviously before that we got Kanai's Cube, got up to level 15 with this guy. So we're going to be pushing on with more bounties and carrying on leveling up. This is currently all about the minions. We are going to be going for the carnival set. But we need to get to level 70 first, so whatever we find we're going to use. I've already put Gold Rat in the cube, so there is no worry about any of that. To kaboom goes our new golem. And we're pretty much just going to be monstering through everything. Monstering because I've got the undead following me. It's brilliant. I think one of the things that the lockdown has really emphasised to me is how much I love telling bad jokes and not having people nearby to actually tell bad jokes to. It takes all the fun out of them. If you can't watch someone properly in pain, then, you know, is it really a joke? The answer is yes, of course. But but remember that we've got Siphon Life on at the moment rather than the old Bone Spikes. It's all good though. It's all good. Right, we need to move around this way apparently. He's gone. Other things nearby are also eliminated. 25 mobs left to find. This is where mages are brilliant because ranged attacks that are targeted by them and not by you. Just so useful. We are going the wrong way to get to this guy. Let's head back. And we're gonna sort of go up this way, up to the left and then down that. And yeah, that looks like it's right. Blood Siphon. We're using Blood Siphon because we've got that Funerary Pick ready to go when we hit level 30, so it's not going to be too long before we get to actually try it out. Especially if we keep leveling up at this rate. I'm going to do this cursed chest while we're here. I don't think we're going to quite kill 100 enemies in the time. But we'll get some good numbers out. How many did we manage? 56. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not brilliant. We haven't geared up in a couple of levels, so we're definitely underperforming for what we would need for that. Let's try and get this guy gone before we get too many more arcane beams around. Okay, we passed that massive wall? I think we are. On to level 2 and on to kill Hammer Smash. After I get all these little bits, of course. Can't believe the number of goblins we found with our Demon Hunter though. That was both surprising and rewarding. Keep our skeletal mages out. Got up to 7 for a moment there. Do need to constantly be putting them down though. I think we're leveling up a little bit faster with our Necromancer than our Demon Hunter. That'll be down to the equipment we've got. We're getting extra experience, then of course it's gonna help more. Right, let's move on to Watch Your Step. Hey, bone armor. Bone armor, one of the few defensive skills we have. Nightmarish is not very useful, but ten stacks of bone armor, nicely defending us. Yeah, I'm gonna need to upgrade our weapons soon. We are feeling the delay in what we're doing. So I'm pretty much constantly just tapping them with Blood Siphon, and then using that to generate more mages at the moment. Every now and then pushing bone armor to make sure it doesn't run out. Bone armor, of course, doesn't do much damage, but it does give us the 30% damage reduction. So it's worth keeping it up at maximum stacks. Cool, in we go. Still a fair way away from level 20, but come on, give me a platform to step on. This one? Yeah, that'll do. Almost made it back. Ah, back we go. Straight on through, brilliant. and just absolutely obliterated him. I do kind of want a few more of these, though. Here we go. A little bit of essence repair. Well, we can switch over to that. We can wear one of these. That's toughness increase, so that's worth doing. That's damage increase, that's worth doing. I'll slow down our experience gain slightly, but I think all of these are improvements. Let's do the Bound Shaman, and then we'll head back to town, upgrade our weapon, and come back out. Yeah, Blood Siphon does a good amount of damage. I just can't cast mages while we're doing it, really. At least not as effectively as I'd like. I miss Volt. I want Volt from my Demon Hunter on my Necromancer. That is something that I would really like. Hey, there's level 20. So we've got another passive skill slot. Hopefully, we'll actually have a decent passive skill we can put into it. Commander of the Risen Dead sounds like my kind of thing at the moment. Okay, so over here, we'll get Inspire. In here, yeah, we'll go for that. And for the other one, we'll go for Swift Harvesting, because getting faster attacking Siphon is just a brilliant plan. Look at how quickly it's draining from them. Oh my god. Is that a ruby? That's going in my helmet. Extra experience. Siphoning from the vases. It is very, very quick. Protection Shrine? Sure, we can do that. We get a lot of essence back from the Siphon. Now, it's getting a bit busy, but I think we got this under control. Just you left, right? I need more mages. Okay, that worked pretty well. I do feel like our primary skills are as effective as our secondary skills right at this moment in time. So it's a good place to be. Right, we can suck you dry from over here. There's one more over this side. There we go. Not a difficult challenge, but without any mobility skills, it can get a bit irksome. Grab all of these. Okay, let's head back to town. I said I was going to look at upgrading our gear, and that's definitely going to be worthwhile. So salvage, salvage, salvage. Highest usable in terms of armor. Yeah, alright, let's go highest usable in terms of weapons. Level 17, it's not bad, but I feel like there's going to be something for level 21. An axe, yeah. All right, we're going for the military axe. Go big or go home. Double damage. No contest. Hell, we may as well do our equipment while we're here as well. That's a significant step up. This will be a significant step up. That not so much. That not so much. Not really. Yes, but no, but that'd be better. And then probably not shoulders either. Overall though, big steps in the right direction. Okay, next bounty is going to be killing Rakryu. Look at this axe. This axe is giant. And just a reminder, it doesn't just increase my damage, it increases all of my skills, all of my minions. Hell, it even increases the amount of damage I do when I'm sucking bones out of mobs. Only 9 levels to go until we switch across to our crazy powerful Funerary Urn. Funerary Pick, sorry, not Funerary Urn. Once I get a damage increase like this, I do feel like maybe I should have one of the Nova skills on. Maybe I'll swap Bone Spear across for Poison Nova. Just for the moment, Death Nova, that's what I wanted. Alright, didn't swap it over because we were in combat at the moment. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's good enough. Each cast increases the radius of your next nova by 5 yards up to 2 times. Okay. So you can rapid fire, bang, 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 and just like really spread it out. course, while we're doing that, we're not summoning mages, so there are considerations whichever way you go. But when you're up close and personal with so many things like that, it's the equivalent of Fan of Knives. And what's not to love? About area damage. Okay, let's go hand this in. We'll see what the general feedback is. And then we'll move on to Act 5. Ooh, a unique amulet. Let's have a look. Overwhelming desire. Chance on hit to charm the enemy. Okay. Always up for a little bit of enemy seduction. We'll salvage those up for now. I'm going to drop these gems off. We can wear Leoric's Signet now. Now it's going to be significantly better than this one. So we'll swap that in. That's probably worth us holding on to for our other character. Act 5. This is going to be a bit of a push to get through in 20 minutes. It always is, but we'll try. It's not going to work if I stop and do all that, though. Of course, if I just keep walking up to everything and nuking it, that will work. Ah, so satisfying. Splat indeed, that is not the way we need to go. It's because Act 5 is such a maze. Not even in like a good way. The first time through it was really enjoyable to play, but it feels long for the sake of being long rather than like a maze would be. Mazes are winding and challenging. This is not so winding. Oh, sorry, it is winding, but it's very linear. To be fair, I thought the same about the Titan Quest maze when we were hunting through the labyrinth. Not challenging, just kind of long for the sake of being long. Level 23. That might be enough for us to do Kane's set. I think we got Kane's set before. So I'll have to check that at some point. This is not the way. Yeah, it's all well and good killing a bajillion mobs, but if you're not actually getting any experience from them, then it's probably not worth it. I will, however, open this chest up. And up this way, what have we got? Yeah, just a couple of other random mobs. Yeah, when we get the extra damage from that Funerary Pick, we could probably put the difficulty up just because we'll be killing things so quickly. Now, I know the destination is actually the other way, but I can't stand getting taken on a roundabout path, so I'm just having a look at what's down here. See if it's even something we would care about. Oh, you. Oh, Bolter's gone. Level 24 for us. Extended Servitude might be an interesting passive. I'll have to check that out. If that makes our skeletons last a little bit longer, our skeleton mages that is, that could be very worth it. But yeah, this is all just dead end, so right. Yeah, alright, we'll get that. So last 6 seconds, plus 25%. So it'll be 7.5 seconds, which is a significant change. Okay, background become. Let's get some essence back. The reanimator. I'm the well, I'm not the reanimator because I'm not exactly reviving mobs, but you know, I could be called the reanimator. So many minions just laying into her. Level 25 is done. Okay, we'll grab all of these. And then we're going to move quickly on to the Cursed Shrines. Alright, it's going to be down this way. So, portal to the Blighted Sewer. Now, we've done the Cursed Shrines many times before. So I don't see it causing us any issues once we get to it. Maybe we should have one of the corpse consuming skills so we can go around novering things and then just immediately eating their corpses. At this point we've got so many options available. Mostly I'm just sticking with what we have because it's sort of working. But it is by no means the only way of playing. Certainly not the only way of leveling. Let's head on in. Okay, that's popped a whole bunch of them open. Just need to clear a little bit of space so I can walk through to this. And then the final one, plenty of time. Yeah, give me all your delicious essence. Alright. Looting the chests. What are we getting? Now, I was having a look over the last couple of weeks at the Diablo launcher and also a little bit at the forums because it's been over 3 months since the last quarterly update. And when I checked this morning, they've put one up and there's some really, really cool things to read about. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, I highly recommend it. There's information on their development process, how they go through playtest new ideas, checkout sections. They talk about the blocking out process, so they can rough out what they think things are going to work as without investing too much time in it, so they can check proper gameplay mechanics and things without taking months and months to go through the process. It's really quite interesting. It's nice insight into the behind the scenes world. It's also good to know that they're still working on it despite everyone having to work remotely. Blizzard, of course, being quite a large company, I can imagine it would be a bit slower to react to the transition for working from home as a lot of other companies, because they weren't really set up for it before. But if they are now, then that means they're going to become more likely Blizzard Beyond Borders. If people can work remotely without obstacle, there's no reason for them to be forced to work in just one place. So yeah, exciting futures ahead. They are a little bit behind where they wanted to be because of the whole delay that coronavirus has put on things, but development is still going strong. That's a good solid whack we've done there. Get some essence back just before we go through to the next area. Right. Everyone has to die here. No survivors. One thing that I haven't... oh, we're full of stuff. One thing that I haven't checked out, though, is the remaster of Diablo 2. I do know it's on the cards. If it's coming soon, then it might be something that I hop in and have a go at. But I played Diablo 2 a lot. And as nice as it would be to go back to doing bail runs, it's not something that I'm eager to do. I'd rather play something new and different, challenging, than revisit old titles. All the people that went back to World of Warcraft Classic, while I respect your decision, it's another one that I don't really understand why people did. Okay, carrying on with our bounties. So yeah, it also, because I've paid for the game once, it's another one of those. Well, would I really want to pay for it again? So it would depend on if it's just a remaster with a new engine, or if they're actually doing little developments, bug fixes and things like that as they go through. So I'll probably hedge my bets and wait to see what the general reaction from people is before I look at getting anywhere near that. If they introduced seasons, small changes over time, things like that, then yeah, that could definitely be something that we explore on the channel. Oh, I thought I picked you up. Come here. Gold wrap, of course, giving me tons of armor as we're going around. Fleeting Shrine will definitely help with our mobility issues. Level 27, we are 3 levels away from using our massive pickaxe. Right, let's move on. I don't think we'll get 3 levels in the next 2 bounty bits. It's possible, but it just seems unlikely, so it'll probably be next episode we get to explore that. That being said, we have just shot up like a load So who knows? These things often don't go the way I expect they're going to go. I'm trying to keep moving so we can keep these kills up, because that's going to quite massively affect how our kill streak goes and the amount of extra we get from it. Okay, it wasn't that big a kill streak in the end. I mean, the kill streak was huge, but the amount of experience we got wasn't. But we have still gained almost 2 full levels since the start of this bounty. This is not where we need to go. On the plus side, we get to go and pick up all the stuff that I breezed past. It's probably back the other way, okay. So up and over this way. I do like the ruins of Corvus. Feels right at home for the Necromancer, because these flesh golems that have been created, it's just like, you know, buddies from the academy. Okay, we've only got 1 more level to go, so I can pretty much guarantee we're gonna get there. Oh, we've got to go all the way through here. Right, let's get some mages in here. Right, he's done, so we don't really need to finish this all off, but seeing as the other switch is right here, I do want to see what's in the chest. Okay, not a great deal. Let's move on to pest problems. And we've still got 5 minutes. Even with West March being a massive maze. Vermin Alley seems like a new one. I don't recognise the name. We'll have to see once we get there. Drain the doggo. Get more mages out. I will take that diamond though, thank you. This looks like it's right here. Vermin Alley. What's going on? Yeah, this is definitely new. Awesome. New bounties. Or somehow I've managed to miss this bounty like every season for the past God knows how many. I mean, I've played in every season since season 4, I think. So that was Sprinter as opposed to Splinter, enemy of the Foot Clan. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comment. Oh my god, we are so close. When we hand this in, we should get the level we need. There we go. You know what that means, everyone. We are totally going to put this on. Siphon Blood drains blood from 2 additional targets. We're also going to do 7,500% more damage. And be even tougher. Well, we may as well use the phylactery as well then. Amazing. Like, literally amazing. I think this is the first season where I've actually ended up with a level 70 item at level 30. Let's teach those across. I think everything else is just going to get salvaged up. That's slightly better. Okay, and we have... yeah, overwhelming essence. That'll do for now. Now, these are, of course, just temporary selections. Get dislocation. Ice Golem? Sure. Come on, skeletons. We've got more essence, so we can go for that now. Over here, I still think Gift of Death is nice, but... contamination? Ooh, no, Singularity. Okay, so if we're doing that, then maybe... oh, we'll keep it on Frenzy. Frenzy seems fine. So extra essence, reducing the essence cost. They last longer. And Siphon Blood also slows things. Brilliant. Okay. With that, I think that's going to be a good point for us to finish this episode off. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. Huge step forwards. We are level 30 now, and we have a massive, massive weapon. So we're going to be stomping through so many other things. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Next time, we'll be back on with our Demon Hunter. So see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.